At least 8 people are reported to have been killed and dozens hurt in a stampede outside an African Cup of Nations match in Cameroon. Video footage on Monday showed football fans struggling to get access to the Paul Biya Stadium in the capital Yaoundé to watch Cameroon face Comoros. One child is among the dead, according to a health ministry report. We arrived and we entered, and there was a barrier and there was a policeman. He said, "Wait, you will enter after, as soon as halftime starts." My brothers, the Cameroonians, did not understand this. There were people behind who said, "Push." I was among them. And when I saw that, I left to enter from the northwest. They stayed there, and that's when someone left to open the barrier, because the barrier closes on the outside. So someone pulled. They pushed like that, some fell on top of others, and there were even babies. What I saw at the moment was 7 dead. As the police closed the gate, a crowd of people came from behind, and I was stuck in it, so I couldn't go back. That's when there were more than 15 people, and I was downstairs. God spared me. There were even 7 deaths. The Confederation of African Football, CAF, has said it is currently investigating the situation and trying to get more details on what transpired. The last 16 match between Cameroon and Comoros took place despite the incident and ended with a 2-1 win for the hosts.
Mali on Monday demanded Denmark remove its forces deployed in the country. In a statement read on national television, Mali said the troops are deployed without its consent. Denmark announced last week that 90 Special Forces soldiers had arrived in the Sahel state as part of the so-called Takuba Task Force, a European contingent fighting militant insurgents in the Sahel. Other than France, 9 other countries, including the Netherlands, Estonia, Sweden, Belgium, the Czech Republic, Norway, Portugal, Italy and Hungary are participating in the Takuba mission. Denmark's Foreign Affairs Ministry in response said it was in touch with Bamako to resolve the issue. Malian rulers have come under European criticism for inviting Russian forces to deploy in the country. There's been growing friction between the country and former colonizer France since the August 2020 coup. Last year, Paris ended security cooperation with Bamako before restoring contacts a month later. Mali has said it is reviewing security agreements it made with France.
Thousands of Comorians celebrated last night in the streets of Marseille, despite having lost 2-1 to Cameroon in the Africa Cup of Nations. The supporters celebrated reaching the last 8 of the competition after qualifying for the first time in the tournament. We want to say that we are proud of our team, very proud. We played like men. We were all put in the way. They took out players, invented new rules, gave us red cards, stopped the clock before the end of regulation time. But we showed that we are not a small country, small in size but not in talent. We did well, even though we don't have the same goalkeeper, but we had a goalkeeper defender. We won well, we played well, and I'm proud of my country, the Comoros. Frankly, respect to the Comoros. They didn't give up. I think they played the game of their lives. An estimated 80,000 Comorians live in Marseille, one of the largest communities outside the islands.
The army is firmly in charge in Burkina Faso, having deposed President Kabore Monday. A series of dramatic events preceded Monday's coup announcement. On Saturday, police broke up a rally of a few hundred people protesting against insecurity in the capital Ouagadougou. Security forces used tear gas to disperse the protesters who accused the government of not doing enough to quell a deadly militant insurgency in the country's north and east. By Sunday morning, a revolt by soldiers was underway at several barracks around the country. The mutinous troops demanded better means to fight the militants and the dismissal of top defense chiefs. The government quickly dismissed talk of a coup attempt. No, I formally denied. The head of state has not been arrested. None of the Republic's institutions have been troubled at the present moment. On Monday, uncertainty grew as it became clear that the rampaging troops sought to remove Kabore, who was only re-elected for a 5-year term in November of 2020. Ouagadougou residents had reported hearing a heavy exchange of gunfire close to the president's residence late Sunday. Bullet-riddled SUVs belonging to the presidential fleet lay abandoned in Ouagadougou's streets Monday. In the afternoon, the president's Twitter account sent a message calling for unity, despite talk that he was under military detention, further compounding the confusion. And then came the announcement that ended all speculation. The MPSR also reassures the partners and friends of Burkina Faso and undertakes to propose within a reasonable time frame after consultation with the nation's active forces a timetable for a return to a constitutional order accepted by all. So Burkina Faso is waking up to new rulers and the end of its democracy experiment. Several dozen people were seen chanting in the streets to welcome the army takeover.
Senegal's ruling coalition suffered crushing defeats in the capital and other major cities. In Sunday's local elections, local media reported in a vote seen as a key test for the president. The candidate of the opposition coalition, who won the municipal elections in Dakar, celebrated his victory with a caravan in the streets of Senegalese capital. It's a victory of the people of Dakar, it's a victory of dignity, a victory of pride. Today, I recall that Dakar has been humiliated by President Macky Sall throughout his reign, and today Dakar has decided to take back its place as a capital city. Analysts view the vote as a litmus test for support for Macky Sall, who the opposition suspect is planning a bid for the third presidential term in 2024. Dakar has made a choice, but Dakar has also sent a very strong political signal. We will strive for this mandate. Let it really be a mandate of rupture, so that Dakar can rediscover its programs for the exclusive benefit of the people of Dakar. What you're saying is only the beginning of 2024. Sunday's vote was to decide the mayors of more than 500 municipalities. The vote was the first in the West African country since deadly riot last year sparked by the arrest of 46-year-old opposition leader Ousmane Sonko.